Building your website on WordPress is a great decision, but choosing the right hosting platform can be the difference maker on how well your finished product can perform. With so many hosting options out there, how do you choose the right one? This is the second of 4 episodes in our DIY website series. In this episode, we are going to go over the top things you need to consider when choosing the right hosting for your website. Okay, so let's dive into choosing the right hosting for your website. And to do this, we're going to break it down into different factors. And those factors are going to be your budget, performance, and maintenance. So let's jump right into these. And to start off with, let's talk budget. Hostings really break down into 2 different categories. There's the economy hosting and then there's premium hosting. Your economy hosting is going to be your more affordable hosting option, and it's really what the general public signs up for when they purchase their hosting. These are going to be on shared servers and come with limited resources. The price is good, but when it comes to performance, you get what you pay for. Some examples of these would be GoDaddy, Ions, HostGator, Bluehost, and the list goes on and on and on. Economy hostings typically range from $5 a month to $20 a month. Now, these companies do offer other hosting options, such as dedicated servers, but those really jump out of the economy hosting options as the price jumps up. Premium hosting is going to be a little bit more of an investment, but you're gonna have much better results when it comes to performance. So if budget is a concern and you need to go with an economy hosting, I do recommend Ions, formerly known as 1&1. They actually offer decent performing servers for the price. The issue I always seem to run into with GoDaddy economy hosting packages is their hosting always runs out of server resources, and then you need to upgrade into a bigger package. If budget isn't your primary concern and you have a little bit more budget to work with, I highly recommend going with a premium hosting option. My premium hosting option suggestions are Liquid Digital. Yes, that is right. And that is a shameless plug, but we do offer hosting, and our servers are very fast and very secure and come with a lot of other benefits, which I'll get to later. The other premium hosting options is WP Engine and Liquid Web, not to be confused with Liquid Digital. Okay, let's talk performance. When we talk performance, we need to talk about the resources on your server, and we're gonna break down and define what some of those resources are. To start off with, let's talk about disk space. So disk space is basically the hard drive, how many files your hosting can hold. This is typically not an issue. Memory and RAM, this is how fast it's going to be able to process information. Bandwidth is basically the megabytes downloaded. So when someone visits your website and it takes, let's say it's a megabyte to load into their browser, every time someone visits it, they use 1 megabyte of bandwidth. I/O is disk input and output. With economy hosting, all of these things are limited. And you will find the average website will quickly consume these resources, causing your site to start running slow and possibly go down. With any premium option, these are not an issue. Okay, the next item under performance is server speed. There are many factors that go into the speed of your website, and hosting is a big one. When you're on a shared server, you are sharing that server with other people, so you are sharing the resources of that server, and that can affect you. When it comes to hosting server speed, this really is a you get what you pay for scenario. Okay, so the next thing we need to look at with your WordPress hosting is maintenance. There are 2 levels of maintenance in which we need to discuss. One is server maintenance and the other is WordPress maintenance. Server maintenance are things like PHP versions, SSL certificates. WordPress maintenance are things like the WordPress core, WordPress plugins, WordPress themes. There is a type of hosting out there called WP managed hosting. Some of the pros of using a WordPress managed hosting is it takes care of all of the server and WordPress maintenance for you. The cons are is it really restricts access and control over certain items. In my experience, I have ran into more issues with the WordPress managed hostings than I have any other hosting. So I typically steer clear of them, and I don't recommend WordPress managed hostings. When it comes to maintenance on economy hostings, it is a little bit more in your hands. So you are going to be required to make sure that your WordPress site is staying maintained and updated, and also that the server is being updated as well. Typically, if you have a server issue on an economy hosting, you're going to be on the phone with support. That's why I do recommend a premium hosting option. For example, our hosting at Liquid Digital offers a fast and secure server, but also we go in weekly and handle these maintenance and server updates. But since I don't want to only recommend us, I would recommend WP Engine as a secondary premium hosting option. Okay, so let's wrap this up with my overall hosting recommendations. Of course, I am going to recommend our hosting. It is a premium hosting on super fast and secure servers, and it actually is cheaper than a lot of other premium hosting options. It's $104 a month, but comes with unlimited web space, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited email accounts, a free SSL certificate, weekly updates to the WordPress core, weekly updates to all installed plugins and themes, daily WordPress backups, weekly WordPress security updates, and weekly reporting on all completed items. The other premium options I would recommend if you don't go with us is WP Engine, which is actually a WordPress managed hosting, but they're one of the top ones and they're really good. The other one is Liquid Web, and that is an unmanaged hosting. If you're looking for an economy hosting, my recommendation again is Ions, or formerly known as 1-in-1. And as a bonus note, regardless of what hosting you choose or you go with, I always recommend that you purchase and install an SSL certificate. Basically, an SSL certificate is going to allow your website to load under HTTPS and be secure, and it's also going to help your search engine rankings. Some hostings come with a free SSL certificate, and some you have to purchase an SSL certificate. I do recommend finding a hosting where it comes with a free one. All right, and that wraps us up for this video. If you found it helpful, please subscribe and share with your friends. We'll see you in the next episode.